Intrafamily violence is one in which verbal, physical, and psychological forms are given, which are mostly with children, where machismo also influences. There are data that say that violence can lead to murder. The main causes of violence are the lack of capacity for problems with others, the lack of teaching patience during the parenting, the lack of control of impulses and addictions such as alcohol and drugs.
Hi, I was a victim of intrafamily violence in a psychological way by my father, who denigrated my academic work, in addition to minimizing myself as a person. I suffered these signs in I have memory, which led me to several psychological traumas, and it let it go through several years. I currently assist the psychologist because I really said that the situation made me unhappy, in addition to having a suicide attempt. By attending the psychologist, I have found many.
The solutions are talk and reach an agreement, in extreme cases assist authorities, and preventing breaking the family circle. Law of Violence Intrafamiliar. Paragraph 1 of Intrafamily Violence. Article 1. Object of the law. The purpose of this law is to prevent, punish, and eradicate domestic violence and grant protection to the victims of it. Article 2. Obligation of the protection. Is it the duty of the state to adopt the measures required to guarantee the life, personal integrity, and safety of the members of the family? Article 3. Prevention and assistance. The state will adopt policies aimed at preventing domestic violence, especially against women and children, and to provide against the victims. We all know that blows, pushes, and yelling are forms of violence that are exercised against other people, but, as unbelievable as it may seem, there are different degrees of aggression that can be seen as normal or that are justified by the victims. In regards to this, the context where the victims grew up in has a lot to do, as well as the example is set by their parents or other people in their family, such as aunts and uncles, cousins, grandparents, and other key factors are their education level and their income level. In many families, the first aggression is usually carried out by the parents, where the victims and the aggressors accept violence as part of the education of children. This way, the children are punished when they stray from the behavior models established by society or for any mistake. Besides this distorted way of bringing up children, based on physical punishment, you have to add verbal abuse, disapproval gestures, mocking, yelling, and even silence as a way to punish. It wouldn't be strange that women who grew up in families where violence was accepted as an essential part of their formation process later would allow and accept a similar treatment from their partners, who they can even perceive as someone who will perpetuate the parents' task. And the conclusion is that we must not let violence normalize in any way.